The following contest is the second match in the UWA Coming of Age Round Robin Tournament. This is a non-title match scheduled for one fall. About to make his way to the ring, one half of the AWE World Tag Team Champions, Drake Carnage. Well, Drake Carnage is about to come to the ring and make his UWA debut, but he has a very tough debut opponent as he will be facing the UWA World Heavyweight Champion, The Criminal, in The Criminal's first match since winning the title. And his opponent, the UWA World Heavyweight Champion, The Criminal. Well, The Criminal is making his way to the ring. He does not have the belt yet because GWA Chairman Lawrence Alfred has declared that he will be awarded the belt in a special ceremony in August at UWA's next event, Screw the Rules. So although he does not have the belt with him, The Criminal certainly has the opportunity to impress. And we actually heard the glass break a second and a third time. Could that be an omen for how The Criminal will do in this round robin, as he will be wrestling 3 matches? The referee rings the bell to start. So far in this tournament, Lawrence Alfred has 15 points, which he earned by defeating the Clinic by countout. Nobody else has scored any points yet, but this is a great opportunity for either one of these two to take the lead. 20 points for a pinfall or submission win, 15 points for a countout win, 10 points for a disqualification win, 5 points each in the case of a draw, and nothing if you lose. This is going to be a tough test for Drake Carnage. He's a relatively new wrestler, but he has gained some interesting experience. These two have wrestled once before in another promotion. Also, Drake Carnage's team, well, 2 count only there. Drake Carnage's team recently won a tournament in New York to become the first ever AWE World Tag Team Champions. First ever World Tag Team Champions in the 10-year history of AWE. And one half of those first ever champions was on the outside of the ring. Now the Criminal whips him in. Oh, great clothesline by Drake Carnage using his momentum. The referee was distracted, I believe, by a fan at ringside. And the Criminal kicked out at the count of 2. We've seen some questionable refereeing, especially, whoa, big super kick by the Criminal. Stalls Drake Carnage. Drake Carnage into the ropes. And a powerful clothesline by the Criminal. We saw some questionable refereeing. Well, then there was nothing questionable about that leg drop. It certainly hit right on target. And now a big splash by the Criminal. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. If he would have gotten the count of 3, he would have earned 20 points and would have taken the lead. Remember, so far, Lawrence Alfred has 15 points, and nobody else has scored any points yet. The Criminal attempting like a shoulder block. Drake Carnage was able to stand his ground for a moment there, but then got taken down. Now it appears the Criminal is looking for a submission hold, looking for that ankle lock. The first time these two wrestled, it was a weird situation as Drake Carnage actually went basically nuts and got himself disqualified, giving the Criminal actually the first win in his career. And then later that same day, after the taping of that match, came the UWA Adrenaline Rush event where the Criminal won the UWA World Heavyweight Championship. But now Drake Carnage with a great amateur style takedown on the UWA World Heavyweight Champion, but a 2 count only. These two had better be careful. They need to pace themselves because they have 2 more matches each. Drake Carnage looking for something. Collar and elbow tie-up now between both men. And a powerful knee from the Criminal. Follows up with a side headlock. And an impactful bulldog by the Criminal. The Criminal definitely has the size and strength advantage, but we saw in Drake Carnage's previous match with the Criminal that Drake really does have a lot of that high-flying skill. But The Criminal tried to do a little high flying of his own, and Drake Carnage ducked out of the way. And now, Drake Carnage with those right hands on the Criminal. I'm not sure that's the right tactic for him to be pulling, knowing that this is not really a style. But Drake Carnage now is standing, and the Criminal is not. And now be uppercut by Drake Carnage, beautifully executed. Kick to the gut by Drake Carnage, but the Criminal counters with one of his own, and a kick to the back of the knee. That will definitely help to negate any high flying. Whoa, big hesitation drop kick by the Criminal. It's interesting because the Criminal can do some high flying of his own. So, the high flying may not be as much of an advantage for Drake Carnage as we had thought. Now, Drake Carnage being taken down by the Criminal. 2 count only. And really the interesting thing as well is that Drake Carnage, he has stamina. His team won a tournament in New York City recently. So, really and truly, he has the stamina to compete in multiple matches. Then again, that was a tag team situation as opposed to a single situation, which we're seeing right here. Whoa, Drake Carnage looked like he went for the break-in, but actually, the Criminal looked like he went for the break-in, but he actually threw Drake Carnage completely out of the ring.
1, 2, 3.
And the referee didn't start counting until both men were out of the ring. Again, some of that questionable officiating. Drake Carnage completely thrown back into the ring by the Criminal.
7.
Drop kick by Drake Carnage on the Criminal. And now, Drake Carnage applying a submission hold. Almost like a sleeper hold, putting that pressure on the carotid artery of the Criminal. And you can bring even the biggest man down by basically putting them to sleep with a sleeper hold style moves such as that. And now the Criminal weakened from that hold, and Drake Carnage hitting him with some knees. Drake Carnage going up top.
Come on!
Is he going for that cross body?
No.
No, the Criminal catches him. And a big power slam from the Criminal on Drake Carnage. The Criminal goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. The UWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Criminal, takes the win here, earning 20 points. Here is your winner, earning 20 points, the Criminal. Well, the Criminal earns 20 points here. He takes the lead in this round-robin tournament. Second place is Lawrence Alford with 15 points. Third place is a tie between Drake Carnage and the Clinic with nothing.
Discretion is advised.
Drake Carnage unhappy with his loss as the Criminal celebrates his victory. His first win and his first match since becoming the UWA World Heavyweight Champion less than a week ago. And the dejected Drake Carnage walks out of the ring. He still has 2 more matches to go to catch up. Will Drake Carnage be able to pull off the upsets over Lawrence Alford and the Clinic? What will happen next as this round-robin tournament continues?